Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Fabulous Luxury. Looks like the future is already here. Flying cars will no longer be just a feature of sci-fi movies anymore. Instead, we'll soon be seeing them flying around in the real world. The Alibaba-backed Chinese company Xpeng Hi-Tech disclosed its amazing future plans in September at the Beijing International Automotive Exhibition. The company had already started developing flying cars, and from the looks of it, it won't be long before the flying cars make it to the market. Xpeng Motors. The Chinese company Xpeng has already started putting cash into its flying car technology as part of their long-term business strategy. The electric automaker made a big reveal at the Beijing Auto Show in September. Xpeng announced its first flying car in a series of many flying vehicles that the startup is in the process of developing. The startup, now with a cash of $1.7 billion from its New York stock sale, says it's in the process of developing a flying vehicle to enhance its research into mobility and electrification. The Kiwi Go-Go. With the company's latest plans comes a drone-like vehicle called the Kiwi Go-Go. A prototype of the Kiwi Go-Go was developed by Xpeng Hi-Tech, a majority-owned company by the founder and chief of Xpeng, He Xiaopeng. Formed in 2014, the start has only begun selling vehicles to its countries in Europe. The Kiwi Go-Go is equipped with 8 turbofans and has a capsule-like frame with the capacity to carry 2 passengers. The vehicle can levitate above the ground between 5 to 25 meters, which is 82 feet, according to the specifications of a prototype displayed at the 2020 Beijing International Automotive Exhibition. Plans. In September 2020 at the Beijing International Automotive Exhibition, Xpeng outlined their future plans, which included the development of a flying car to create new avenues for research and development. In an interview, Brian Gu, the vice chairman and president of Xpeng, said that this is a long-range R&D exploration for us to really think about mobility in a greater context. He further said, "We think in the future not only electric vehicles will have the smart mobility and autonomous driving features, with other technology enable other devices that can create a multi-dimensional ecosystem. That will be very exciting. That's why we are investing in this area and doing some exploration." Xpeng's efforts in the electric air-enabled mobility space will remain focused on R&D and experimental designs for the present. The plans that Xpeng has set for itself are to achieve more than just becoming a Tesla clone. Instead, the company is aiming to compete against the company and intends to branch out into various forms of electric mobility. The startup has said that the unit is a vital part of the company's core businesses and development strategy. The growing flying vehicle market. Debuting at the prime exhibition of the world's biggest vehicle market, Xpeng is not only the company that's allocating resources towards research and development in the related fields. The Japanese car manufacturing giant Honda Motors has been working on developing a humanoid since the 80s. They also have Fuso, which has first been seen in 2009, that resembles a futuristic drone with wheels and 4 turbo-powered fans. Toyota Motor Corporation introduced its robot to the world in 2017. Xpeng is not without competition in this space either. The top private-owned car manufacturer in Xpeng is China and Geely Automotive Group, that is the owner of Volvo Cars, and has an all-electric flying vehicle called the X-Chimera 25 that runs on the road and flies in the sky like an airplane. Compared to the US, competition in the electric car market is fierce in China, which surpassed the States as the world's largest vehicle market. They have more electric cars running in the country than anywhere else in the world. It's also helped by the fact that the government is set to implement its industrial master plan that aims to make new energy vehicles form up to 15% of the market by 2025.
VTOL. There are over 100 companies, big and small, chasing the milestone that SkyDrive has reached with differing approaches. There are still those chasing
research and development. Before the flying cars can be introduced in the mainstream market, Xpeng has to compete with a host of other startups and tech companies that have put in billions into research and production of flying electric cars. NIO, a startup based in Shanghai, was the first to research on the concept, with an initial public offering of $1.15 billion in New York. Beijing's Li Auto also collected $1.26 billion in the New York stock market in the same year. Tough competition. Perhaps the biggest competitor in the field is Tesla, who they all have to compete with. Tesla is already selling electric cars manufactured in China to its consumers. The company exports from its $2 billion gigafactory located in Shanghai, with plans to sell the Model 3s to markets in Asian countries. Besides this, giants like Toyota and Volkswagen are partnering with Chinese suppliers to build their own electric cars. Toyota formed a partnership with the automobile group China FAW and 3 other companies to make fuel cells for cars. Volkswagen paid $1.1 billion for 26% of Juoxin High-Tech. making it the largest shareholder in the company to ensure battery supplies for its electric vehicles. Major obstacles. Despite the competition, Xpeng is serious about bringing their Kiwi GoGo to market in the near future. The company has been working and developing on the flying car for 7 years and has conducted over 10,000 safety tests. Until now, the biggest hurdle for the development of eVTOL, electric vertical takeoff and landing, aerial vehicles has been government regulations. This has been a major obstacle for automotive companies. However, companies are hurrying to have their technology ready as soon as the legislation changes. But this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.